consequences that was mentioned by God if Solomon or the children of Israel disobeyed him or turned their backs on him. He said that he would eliminate them. He would remove them. He would eliminate them from the temple if they sinned. And it did not take long, just like it happens with us as well. It doesn't take long before we have forgotten. And in chapter 11, Solomon is already forgotten and is taking wives left, right, and center. Solomon had 700 wives and concubines. He totally forgot the promises of God. He totally forgot that he had met God twice. He completely forgot. Look at that. A man to whom God has appeared twice to. He forgets that quick. How about me and you, to whom God maybe has not appeared? We have not seen his face. How quick would it be for us to forget? So we are being reminded here about the consequences and the reason as to why we should not forget the Lord our God. God keeps his promises. And he would like us to keep the promises, the agreement that we make with him. So in 1 Kings chapter 11, Solomon turns from the Lord. And the Lord was angry with Solomon because Solomon had turned away from God, from the Lord who had appeared to him twice. So the Lord tore, just like he had said that if that happened, he would just tear away the children of Israel from the temple and throw them out to the street, and those things. So the Lord definitely, he tore away the Israel from the hands of Solomon. And because he had this beautiful promise with David, who had followed him, who had been faithful to him, and he did not, because God does not break his promises. He didn't want to break a promise that he had made with David. So he definitely had to keep that promise. So what he did is he took away the 11 tribes from Solomon and left him with one. He actually left one with Israel, not with Solomon, but he left one with the lineage of David. So the promise is not broken. But definitely we look here and we see how much Solomon had bring heart to the heart of God, because God had laid his heart in the temple. God has laid his name in the temple. God has put his hand upon the temple. And this same Solomon who had dedicated this temple to God is now going and worshiping idols and building,